Yes, Mama. Oh no! Have you ever had a moment like this, like a bad morning, where you squeeze so much toothpaste out of the tube in your half-sleep state? And how are you going to get it back into the tube? And my mom, she's screaming and telling me that the school bus is going to be here at any time. Good morning, everyone. My name is Abha, and today I'm here to tell you a story about how the toothpaste tube was invented. So let's start. So it was the year 1870 and it was New London, United States. The time was around 7 a.m. The kids were tumbling out of their bed in the half sleep. Their mothers were hurrying them to clean their teeth and handing them toothsticks and jars of toothpaste. What did I say? Toothsticks. Yeah, that's right. Because in 1870, people used toothsticks. Now, toothstick was simply a stick with a frayed end. And there were some lucky kids who had boar hair tied to the frayed end for extra shine. And the second thing I mentioned, what was that? Jars of toothpaste. Yes, because in the 1870, the toothpaste tube was not invented. They all used jars. So every kid woke up in the morning and dipped their toothsticks into the jar of toothpaste. Actually, it was a common jar, porcelain jar of toothpaste in which every family member dipped their toothsticks. Even the visiting grand aunt who had yellow and black teeth. Now one day there was a terrible cry in a dentist house. Ew! It went on. It was dentist Dr. Sheffield's son Lucius. And Lucius just refused to use a toothstick into the jar of toothpaste. He said, I am not going to use that common jar of toothpaste. Instead, I will use tooth powder. But as he grew up, a thought always remained in his head. There must be a better way of using the toothpaste. After years, when he went to Paris to study the science of dentistry, there he noticed the artists and the painters were squeezing out paint out of the metal tube onto their paintbrushes. And there he got a ting idea. He thought, why not? We can use the tubes for the toothpaste as well. When he returned back home, he shared this idea with his father, Dr. Sheffield. And he thought that it was totally awesome. But the only thing to figure out was how to put the toothpaste into the tube through that little opening. So they thought and thought for many days. And then they thought of many ways things they could use, maybe an earbud, a tiny spoon, or a toothpick. Well, it was not as messy as you are thinking because they did it without opening the cap of the tube. Shocking, right? Well, they actually did it without opening the cap. They kept the cap screwed tight and they opened the other end. And definitely it was much more easier to put the toothpaste into the tube through the larger end. And after that work was done, all they did was they sealed the other end tightly so that the paste would not leak. Nowadays, the toothpaste tubes are filled using machines. So all the empty tubes are placed on a conveyor belt with the cap end downwards and the unsealed broader end upwards. A vessel is filled with toothpaste and fixed at one place, and the toothpaste is filled only and the toothpaste is filled through the larger end, but it is never filled up to the brim in order to get it sealed properly. And then your toothpaste tube is all ready to use. So this is how the toothpaste tube was invented. I'm sure you enjoyed listening to the story. But before I end, I have to share something very important with all of you. You all are aware that the pandemic coronavirus time is going on, and during this time it is very, very important for all of us to maintain hygiene and cleanliness. And also it's very important that you maintain your oral hygiene. Yes, so you have to brush in the morning as well as at night. So please, I request all the students to maintain cleanliness of your teeth, of your mouth, of your body every day, and please be safe and healthy. Thank you so much.